Lean man against the wall. They launch into a group recitation of the selfish farmer who let his fruit rot rather than share it with others, interrupting one another. It's the story about the rotten orchard. Yep. There we go. And there.
At the end of a low-lit, smoky bar, young man is recounting a story to a woman whose dark pin curls bob with every fascinated nod of her head. He nonchalantly waves the .38 special he's holding. From the bank! Is pitched high enough for half the bar to hear.
Listening.
The bartender rolls her eyes, but no one seems particularly bothered by the storyteller or his weapon. You catch snippets of his tail as he waves his hands. Farm! Everything will be all right now. Just a little robbery. Stand out.
Listen closer.
I don't think of it as stealing, just righting a wrong. The bank took Dad's money and we're going to take his land. Now he can pay him and stay where he is for as long as he wants. If it happens to be with the bank's own money, even better.
Whoa.
The woman's curls bounce as she shakes her head. A half-hearted protest undercut by her laughter. I gotta lie low for a bit, he says. When I'm back, we can get married, start a family of our own. Maybe everything will work out for these two. Maybe.
Maybe. Are they Bonnie and Clyde? Probably not, but it'd be funny. It'd be funny if it was. Let's see. How many stories of everything do I have? I have 4 stories for that. See. Let's get you. Oh no, I'm running out. How many stories do I have for this? 6, 5. A lot. Way too many. A lot of those. I don't... Okay. Not a bad bunch, but... Ooh, do I want to talk to her right now? Do I want to talk to her right now? Let's see. Yeah, I do, because I want to get more stories. I want to get more stories evolving. Hey, Dehaya.
Good evening, Shikis, my friend. I'm glad to see you again. I'm grateful that we can meet and share stories by the fire again. Shikis, my friend, can you tell me a story that looks to the future with hope?
Hopeful story. Best I can give you is... The clownish corpse who claimed he'd live forever near Shiprock.
I do not think I enjoyed this joke. Change. Every day the world is reborn. That is why the sun sits beyond the mesa and the night settles on the land of our ancestors. When the colors fade and darkness descends on the world. Yet in the morning the color returns and all the animals come out again. Change is a constant rhythm that we must embrace in order to maintain balance in our lives. Shikis, my friend, can you tell me...
Story that brings hope. Basically, a hopeful story. The bull who terrorized travelers on the road to North Carolina.
I do not understand what is authority, you say. The Digne must respect who we are as people by first respecting our bodies and souls. If I ever need help with this, I remember that the lessons and teachings are written into our creation stories. Digne Bahari. Shikis, my friend. Can you...
Thank those who hear it. The man with the peculiar drink in the Northwest.
The Tigre are like that too.
Damn it.
Strong in the face of adversity. That story brings me hope.
How is that a story about hope? I got high. Or I was tripping balls.
What brings joy? There's no greater form of generosity than that provided by the mother and father. The mother who nurtures corn and fertility in her soil, and the father who supplies the rain and sunshine in the sky. Chickus, my friend, tell me a funny story.
A funny story? The dead man by the abandoned railway around El Paso.
Some kinds of sadness must be resisted, or it will feed on you and become a tool against you. Chickus, remind me to bring back some flour from the trading post for Chikahihi, my daughter, so she can make fry bread for the medicine woman.
That sounds delicious.
She will be coming next week, and we must prepare to host her and her son while she provides protection services. Chickus, my friend, can you tell me a story that looks...
A hopeful story, you say? The Music Haunted Store.
And you enjoy this story. Our past? Looking back at the pain that my people have suffered since the Bilagana, white people, invaded our homeland, Din Nebikeya has only brought negative thoughts that can create sickness. The sun is rising. I must leave soon. Tomorrow's journey is this way. Another night done. But think, what does one take with them after a day in this world? Some nights I lay staring at the hole atop the hukan, where the chimney peers out into the night sky. I watch the stars slowly move. Sometimes a streak of light and whispers from ancestors. Always a feeling of gratitude for what surrounds me in this world. What are you thankful for? Where do you come from? Where are you going?
Alright, I've made progress with her. I didn't want to, but I also have Dahia's Tale, so that's good. I have only 3 more people to find. The Hardest Days, Nothing Shaken, Summer Flies and August Dies. I am slowly running out of people. Alright, that's for the northwest. So that must be where 90, that's route, okay, so that's Route 91. What? I'm trying to think where... Does this lead me towards Nevada? Okay, that's... Okay, yeah, the way I'm going has got to be there, because that's... I think that's Idaho, so... And that cuts up right there. Yeah. I think I go this way. I'll figure out in a second. Yeah, I see Nevada, so... Clear out these spaces. There we go. We're almost there. And another story.
I say, you there! Shouts the boy, sitting on the broken stairs of a sand-swept shack. His imperial affect seems at odds with his shabby clothes and sallow skin. I shall pay you this enormous, beautiful, shining coin if you would only dance for me.
Okay. Dance!
You attempt a solo foxtrot. From the get-go, the boy is clearly unenthused. After 2 repetitions, he throws a rock at you to make you stop. I didn't like that, he informs you. but I always honor my debts. He hands you the coin, just as his mother calls him in for supper.
Well, that was weird. That was weird. Anyway, up this way. Gonna go back into Idaho. Idaho has a lot of stories, apparently. And it's near Boise, too. So another of the cities to grab. There we go. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing the distances are much shortened. And here we are. And that we go.
The old man's shoulders slant under the bright-colored bird. Maybe that's why he stands with a cane. Man and bird watch your approach with interest. "Howdy, stranger," says the man. "Howdy, stranger," croaks the bird.
It looks like a toucan, but I don't know. Can toucans actually like? Otherwise, it might be a parrot. Ask the man about the bird.
The man shifts his shoulder, bobbing up the bird. "Rosalie here tells fortunes." There's pride in his voice. "Ain't no other like her. Care to hear yours? Just a single coin." He leans on his cane and extends a well-worn palm.
Here, Rosalie's fortune.
Your coin disappears into the man's jacket. He jingles one pocket, then scratches Rosalie at the back of her bill. She rasps. "The greatest burdens on your road are the ones you choose to carry."
What does that mean?
The man cracks a smile. "Make of it what you will. I like to think it means our lives get easier when we forgive ourselves. She's a smart bird, is Rosalie." The man tips his hat. "Good luck on your way."
Move on. The fortune-telling bird. Good story to tell. You might provide me with some money, so I am going to you real quick. Huge storm, this farmer gasps, pointing to the clouded horizon. We gotta get the produce indoors before the fields wash out. Can you help? You and his family strip the fields of vegetables. When the rain hits, you're all safe inside, and you've got some coins in your pocket. Alright. Back to full. Alright, and back to the Pacific Northwest. There we go. There we go.
Two brothers stroll up to you in the street, wearing identical scowls and identical steel-toed boots. One spits in front of you. "Don't stay in town overnight," the other says. "No vagrants after dark."
Oh god, it's the same twins that murdered their brother, and then turns out that the brother they thought they murdered actually wasn't murdered. It was that was a confusing and horrifying story. Sleep rough on the road.
There's no shelter to find on the road, and the night is cold and windy. You doze fitfully under a bush, but at least you're in one piece come morning.
Damn. The time you were told to leave. Damn. My health is down too. Wonder what would happen if I'd stayed. Apparently, let's see. Let's go here, but before we go into Boise, I'm gonna be right back. Need to use the bathroom. Alright, and back. And this time I remembered to, this time I remembered to unmute my mic. That way I don't do what I did for a couple of my other streams before. Alright. Let's see. There we go. What do you got for me?
You didn't think the musician would even notice you. He seemed off in his own little world, idly strumming and muttering along in tune. He stops and calls out to you from his perch on the sidewalk. "What's your name?"
Tell him.
He winks. "Now watch this." He sings "Baby, Won't You Please Come Home," but with your name in the lyrics. "Now," he says, "if you found that meant something to you, and you want to show some of that appreciation, I sure would be obliged."
Tip him.
"I'm mighty obliged. I can see you got the flower prints in your heart." You're about to ask what he means, but his confidential nod suggests that's the end of the conversation. You leave, feeling a little poorer in a lot of ways.
Huh. Well, that's depressing. The guitar player who believed with a capital B. Interesting. What does this place have for me?
The grackle perches on a fence post at the border of the farm. Fields have been stripped clean. A man lies on his front in the dirt, seeds spilling out from the sack he holds in one hand. "Please," his voice thin with exhaustion. "It wants more."
So a grackle is a three-headed bird? Okay. Feed the bird.
You take the sack. The birds' heads turn in rhythm as 6 eyes assess you. "More," it says, a multi-voiced croak. You're not sure which head to feed, so you just hold out your seed-filled hand. It pecks you hard enough to draw blood. "More."
Feed it more.
You carefully feed it a handful of seed. "More." You cautiously feed it You tentatively feed it a handful of seed. "More." The sack is running low. You delicately feed it a handful of seed. "More." The sack is empty.
There's no more.
The man groans. "It'll eat anything. That was all I had left. My family's inside. Please." The bird looks at you. The man. The house. "More." The bird insists.
Awful a morsel of yourself.
You offer your empty hand. The bird regards it for a second and stabs its right beak forward and slices out a chunk of your flesh. The middle head squawks, and the right one tosses the meat up. Middle head catches it and swallows. All three look back to you. "More."
You know, normally I would say no, but I'm honestly kind of curious about, like, what happens if I die?
You keep your hand steady. Left head leans in and nibbles at your damaged flesh. It's a delicate pain. A series of snips so small and precise that any one alone would be nothing. But the bird keeps taking until you're forced to snatch your bloodied hand back. "More." Right head will have its share. It shuns the old wound, makes a fresh incision, gulping down what it tears from you. The bird's beaks drip red. As you jerk your hand back, the bird bursts into flight. "Thank you." The man chokes. You hear a cry on the breeze. "More."
Move on. You have died. Alright, continue. Chapter 2. Hey, Direwolf.
Bad luck again, but there's no shame in dying. Everyone does it.
I mean, it took a long time for me to die, dude.
You still have a job to do. But if you want to learn anything more from me, now is the time. And I'm sure we'll end up seeing more of each other before you're through.
I highly doubt it. I was pretty... I mean, maybe once or twice more, but I was pretty lucky. The Crowman holding on for a better tomorrow by Delagus Vegas.
It's like there's a big aching wound out there. I wonder if this country has ever been anything but sad.
Oh, no. No, American history has proven that that is not a sentiment that you can really share. The boy with the circus dog.
There's a surprising amount of joy in a country that's so depressed.
I mean, that's also true as well. We find our joy where we see
It
it.
just goes to show that people can find light in the deepest darkness.
It's that thing called hope. The fish catching and killing humans down near San Diego. That was a fucked up story, too.
There's so much here. Have you seen the vastness? The fields and the deserts and the lakes, and the woods, looming mountains and the vast canyons. It feels like too much for one place to contain.
Well, his audio got really low. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Love. The cat and the dead horse near Chattanooga.
People love this country, but in so many ways. Unrequited, passionate, desperate, innocently, despite it all.
Alright. So it looks like I can do one more story, so let's just keep going up the line. Actually, no. Let's go with the scab with the black eye.
I'm your boss in the sense that you owe me, and so I get to tell you how to pay the debt. But I'm not in charge. Go on your way, Seeker. I'm sure we'll meet at least once more. Think about what we've discussed, and good luck on the rest of your task.
Alright. Oh, interesting. So it drops you off at the last city you were at. Interesting. Okay. I mean, gives me a chance to do this. What's another? Try this one more size. The beautiful ghost who haunts the women of a hotel. It sounds a lot like the story of the woman murdered by her lover, but with some parts changed. Yep. Excellent. Alright, so now I'm going to try to hitch a ride, because this road should lead all the way up towards Boise, right? Towards Idaho, I should say. Because I still need to go to Boise. I want to get... Wait. I need to double check something. So... yeah, I want to go this way. Let's try to hitch a ride up. Is this right? Are we sure this is right? Because that doesn't seem right. Is there a road up here? Because I don't see a road. And that one crosses through there, through that. So is there just not a road? Is there a road but not a road? I'm confused. At some point I should head back down to Jacksonville, Florida, so that I can just get that ping pong event of all these stories getting upgraded. Okay, so there is a road over here. Oh, there. Okay, that is the road I was thinking of. Okay, so let's keep going along it. It'll probably drop me. I need a car that's gonna take me the other way. Wait. But I don't want to go into Utah. Map, what is with you? You're not a very good map. You're lying to me on where I am. Utah, yeah. Alright. Whoops. Almost to Idaho. Almost to the northwest. Wait, what? Okay, some of these are just mighty confusing. Because it's saying that I should be here, but, like, I'm way too close to the border. Oh, well, I won't think about it too much. Let's just get back up to Boise. One of those stories will probably evolve by the time I get back up there, too. And there we go. What is my health and everything? Okay, so I'm short on money still, but everything else should be fine. And the money shouldn't be a problem with the one up there, so I'll just grab that real quick before I go into Boise.
An older, portly man stands on the street corner, fixing a look of refined disdain on everyone who walks past. As he catches sight of you, he alights on you with a kind of thrill. "You!" he calls, pointing.
See what he wants.
He sidles closer to you. "You aren't from around here, huh? You, want to make some cash?"
Doing what?
"Holes need to get dug. Fence posts, you know, on my estate. My maintenance man is sick. It's just a quick drive."
Agree.
"Great. Good. This way." He takes you down an alley where a car is parked. A little shabbier than you expected. Up close, he's a lot shabbier too. He draws a pistol from inside his jacket. "Give me everything you got," he snaps.
No, fuck you.
"You think this is a fucking joke?" he hisses, smacking you with the butt of his gun. As you fall, you hear the car's engine start. It peels off as you get back to your feet. You watch him just barely avoid clipping a dumpster as he speeds out of view.
Okay. The scam artist failed real bad. He didn't even manage to hurt me. You beat the shit out of him again. Stumbles through the story about the farmers who hid their murdering son from the law. Confusing together now. Twisted version of the story about the farmers who gave you lemonade. I mean, I think that the actual story it's become is a lot more accurate to what it was. There we go. Entered Boise. The mountains are just stunning, but your attention is drawn to the nearer splendor of the Boise Hotel's massive neon sign stark against the sky. Despite the new construction, you can tell the city is struggling.
People throng the fair, filling the air with laughter and chit-chat. Kids thread and weave through the stalls, laughing, and knots of farmers stand discussing the various animals on show.
Wander the fair.
The cow is resplendent. It seems to glow in the sunshine. A winner's ribbon pinned on its bridle. The women smile when they see you looking. The one holding the bridle waves you over.
I shall approach.
Ain't she a beaut? First in her category. The woman sat milking chimes in. She deserves it, wouldn't you say? She doesn't wait for an answer. Want to try some?
Sure.
You walk over as she dips a cup in the milking bucket. As you get closer, you see the patches on the cow's skin. Thick, irregular clumps of scales. The woman holds out the froth-laden cup.
Is it a snake cow? Drink.
The milk is thick and slimy. It tastes meaty. Now your lips have parted the white froth. You see the liquid has a livid purple color, like a bruise. One of the women giggles. You've a mustache.
What the fuck did I just encounter? Enormous burger. Nice. Let's earn some money. Laid outside a lumber warehouse for hours. You don't get near nearly enough for work in the warehouse, but trucks swing by every few minutes, picking up fresh loads of fresh wood, and sometimes a few people from the street corner for a job elsewhere in the city. A battered pickup truck stops in the curb. There's only a few planks in the bed of the truck, and the cab is packed with teenagers. Young man with a bent cigarette drooping from his lips shouts to you, "Hey, want to make some cash?" Absolutely. The truck or the door cab opens slowly, and the boys slide around to make room for you. You count them. 6 total. 2 of them crouched under the dashboard at the foot of the passenger seat. There's something ominous about their sudden silence. That's my response. The moment the truck pulls into the street, every single boy but the driver produces a switchblade of some sort. Everything is bare knees and shining knife blades. "Give us your money," howls the driver, accelerating into the middle lane. "Flee!" You head back for the door latch, and a second later you're landing hard in the middle of the street. The truck roars away. The boys' shocked faces crane back to look at you. A taxi nearly runs you over. Passersby jeer as you limp to the curb. It could have been worse. What the fuck is wrong with Idaho? What the fuck is wrong with Idaho? God damn. Ew, I need that burger. Ugh, but I have no money now, so hopefully... Where was it? Do I not get a... Do I have no money now? Oh no! I need some money. I have no money now. That's not good. It's never good. It's never good to not have money. Anyway. Well, anyway. No use crying over spilt milk. No use crying over spilt snake milk. Let's just keep going north. I think I want to keep going this way a little bit more. And after that, we're going to go into Montana, it looks like. Is that Montana? Yeah. There we go. Maybe I'll find some money out here. I'm sure someone out here needs someone to do stuff for them. Whoops. God, Idaho has been a weird place so far. I died, I got mugged by a bunch of teenagers, I drank snake cow milk. What a wild place.
You find her at a crossroads in the dark, lit by a tiny brazier, turning something fragrant and smoky. All around are the dried stems and petals of a dozen strange plants. You! Her voice is powerful, belying her size. You seem like you could do with powerful magic.
How much?
For you, no charge. We have a friend in common. She taps her nose knowingly.
You've the look about you of someone who desperately wants something. Just tell me. Endless wealth? Undying love?
Give me love.
Deadly nightshade for bottomless devotion. Asafoetida for relentless lust. Hellebore for overwhelming need.
You're wreathed in a cloud of smoke, causing your eyes to water and your nostrils to burn. Though you can barely see, you can tell she has her eyes on yours.
Look back at her.
How curious. The magic won't cling to you. It slides off your shade like water off a duck.
Did she always know this would happen?
What now?
Off with you. Your only love is the road. Your only lust is for trail dust.
Her laugh is too sharp, bird-like, and with a flick of the wrist, she snuffs out her brazier.
Okay. Got that going for me now. Let's see, one more here, and then off into Montana we go. So I'm tired and have literally no money. I do see a building over to my right, though, that might be able to provide money once I'm done with this one right here.
Outside this lonely farmhouse, a pair of children, no older than 6 or 7, are waiting in a cart. One is holding the reins with an easy confidence, as if the cart is his. The other stares at you with a quiet suspicion.
Approach them.
Where are your parents, you ask? The driver simply guffaws. Not here, thank goodness, he says. Just then, a third child carrying a leather doctor's bag opens the farmhouse door, climbs into the back of the cart. He can't be more than 6 years old.
What are you kids doing?
The driver just shakes his head. His plump little hands give the reins a quick flick, and the horse trots down the road. As the cart rolls off, you notice that the kid with the doctor's bag has left the door open.
Go inside.
A humble parlor. In the armchair under the window is a girl no older than 5, left all alone. Where are your parents, you ask? She just gives a piping laugh. Dead these 80 years, she says. Under her shawl, her hair is bone white.
How old are you?
Nearly 90, she says. Oh, don't look at me like that. I know I've got the face of a wee child. So does Dr. Simons and his brothers. You'll find an awful lot of houses around here where folk are younger than our years.
What? Why?
You heard of changeling children? In the old country, people feared us. But mostly they feared our masters. She laughs, low and weird. We rose up in the hollows, under the hills. Killed our masters, then fended for ourselves. We made the choice everyone else did. America.
Oh, that's interesting with like the changeling children and stuff. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Us, that movie by the guys that made Nope and Get Out.
The hills are quiet now, they say. People sigh and wonder where all that wonderful magic went. But there's no power in the world that can't be twisted evil. Here, the hills are dead. There's no power over us except the sun.
Congratulations.
She nods. Her smile is an old woman's smile, wise and satisfied with a life well lived. Then her smile grows. Her lips part, and you see that every tooth in her little mouth comes to a glistening, hook-curved point.
You just saw Nope. I loved it. Nice! I really need to see Nope at some point, because Nope is a movie that looks really fascinating to me, and I really enjoyed Get Out. So I can't really remember much of Get Out, unfortunately, but I didn't. Well, I was kind of partly drunk when I watched it, but it was really fun. What I remember of it. But I'm glad you liked it. I really should watch it at some point. This town of grotesque children who stay young forever is a great story to tell my kids. So on to Montana we go. How are you doing tonight, Charlotte? There we go.
This bustling farm has a strange layout. A central farmhouse, stately in its age, surrounded by smaller outbuildings, like apartments. A number of folks go about their chores around it. Children running through the gardens.
I will approach.
2 people approach when they see you.
Hello, stranger.
A shorter one, androgynous, calls with a smile. The other, a tall man, looks on with suspicion.
We don't get many visitors out here.
Look around.
Looking around, the people at the farm don't look like a family. Too many adults of all shapes and sizes. The taller man puts a protective hand on the shorter one's shoulder. Can we help you? It doesn't sound like he wants to.
Good. In Matsuyama. Winter on 1. Nice! That sounds like fun. Reassure them.
You say you're just a traveler looking for a place to sleep and have no desire to intrude on their lives. You ask what this place is.
A communal home.
The shorter person says.
You're welcome to stay if you bring no judgment.
Ask more about the commune.
We're all friends.
They say.
Family, really. Wanted a place we could live without fear, together.
They gesture to the outbuildings.
Each couple or group has a private apartment, and we all share the farm.
Just checking for a bit while we're riding around. Fair enough. Well, hope you enjoy it while you're doing it, and hope you have a good time in Matsuyama.
You
Nod.
see 2 black men lift a child into the air. See a pair of women kiss as they pass each other.
Not everywhere would have us. Give us jobs, even. We live here to share the work of family. Chosen family.
Good on them. Good on them. I hope their commune does well.